Sassuolo 2.88, draw 3.5. Bologna 2.6, Alex.
Love these Friday night games in Serie A. I think that we've hit a lot of winners for Friday night, and I think that we are ready to deliver another one. I'm seeing a goal fest here between two teams defensively very, very poor, both of them. Sassuolo a little bit better in the attack, but also Bologna very good against Inter last week, very good against Cagliari 2 weeks ago, just very, very unlucky not to win points from the two games. They are scoring, but they are conceding many games. If we're looking also at the last three head-to-heads, normally I'm not doing that, but we've always seen over 2.5 goals both teams to score. I'm just going with the over 2.5 goals here at 1.75. I can also see one of them scoring, three of them on their own. It doesn't really matter who will be. So I really love this bet, and the odds are absolutely great. Normally, they are not giving high odds in Italy for both teams to score, because I wanted to give both teams to score in this one, but it's very, very low at 1.57. In most of the matches, I think that 85% of the matches in the last 3 rounds went both teams to score in Italy. So that's a league to watch for goals if you like football. Hopefully, Noli knows is not playing Italy because he's playing unders because he's a brilliant under capper. He's also on chat with us right now. So I think that Italy is not his favorite league when it comes to unders.
Okay, Chef Michael, Brescia 2.75, draw 3.45, and Torino at 2.7.
Yeah, I think despite Torino being in a run of poor form, I think they're the better team here. Brescia, they haven't really got their footing yet since being promoted. I think they can come away here with some points, but to play it safe, I got Drano bet at 1.83. I think that loss over the weekend to Juve, they lost to Lazio the prior to the week to that. And despite that Lazio match, it wasn't even close. But I mean, it took Juve till the 70th minute on a goal. I think it was from De Ligt for Torino to not come away with that with some points. I think they deserve to come away with at least a point against Juve on that one. So I think they can at least grab a point here against Brescia. So I got draw no bet Torino at 1.83.
Yeah, seems to be very popular. Draw no bet at 1.83. Alex, have you got any sort of view on this game?
No, not at all. I cannot trust Torino lately. Yes, Chef Michael is making a good point here with Brescia, but I can simply not bet on Torino, and most of all on the road. Torino are a pass for me. They are coming after some dreadful results in Serie A. They are the better team, let's say, because they have the players, but they are not acting as a team lately. Belotti, I don't know what the fuck he's doing, because he's nothing compared to what he was last year or 2 years ago. If you're looking a little bit at the goals, they are almost there. Torino scored 11, Brescia scored 10. Maybe Noli knows should be on this under 2.5 goals for Brescia versus Torino.
Yeah, nice little 1-0 Torino. That'll do my man the world of good. Move on. Lazio 1.26, draw 7, and Lecce at 13. Alex.
Lecce, los bookmakers. Love this Lecce side. Yes, they are, let's say, not made for Serie A, but they simply make Serie A very entertaining because they are newly promoted. They will always fight not to get relegated. I think that they will be one of the sides to fight till the end of the season. Lazio, I don't know. Lazio very good lately. I I was on them against AC Milan. Against AC Milan, you can bet that everybody can win against AC Milan. AC Milan, hopefully, they will fight for relegation. I'm sure that Juventus will destroy them this week, but and also I think that I will put Juventus on one of my ACA bets for this week against Milan. But coming back for Lazio versus Lecce, Lecce are going to win. Lecce are always going to win, and they have the necessary weapons to find the back of the net. Lazio, yes, they are winning, but they are struggling in their defense. So I'm going both teams to score at 1.8.
Wow. Both teams to score at 1.8. I'm still looking at that over 2.5 Sassuolo Bologna game at 1.75. Okay, Chef Michael, Cagliari 3.05, draw 3.5, Fiorentina 2.48. Have you got any thoughts on that game? Mute.
You muted yourself.
You two love muting.
No, yeah, this is one of those games where I was looking at the overs. I think both teams can score here, but I just can't. I didn't want to jump back on the Fiorentina train. They let me down a couple weeks ago, so I decided to stay off of it. But I was definitely looking at the both teams to score an over in that one.
Yeah, see, the reason I ask you when obviously games that you're not actually pulling the trigger, some people are really interested in why you're not pulling the trigger, and that's sometimes just as informative as giving a selection. Alex, you are pulling the trigger. Cagliari, Fiorentina.
Overs all the way, Cagliari. I think that they could also pull off the upset against Fiorentina. Cagliari, another surprise package of the season, sitting there neck and neck with Lazio and Atalanta. Really love this Cagliari side, and I think that they have a chance to win at home against Fiorentina. But I'm going simply for goals. I hope that Ribéry will play this match against Cagliari. I don't know how fully fit he is. He was out against Parma, but I hope that he will come back against Cagliari. So overs for me, and Bayern Munich 2-0 in the last minutes of the game. Juventus 2-1 in the last minutes of the game. Alex last minute goal strikes again. Woo!
I think I've got I've got Bayern Munich -2 and Juve to win with Real Madrid -1. I think that's how I've done it. I've probably got them completely wrong. I want 3-0 Bayern Munich anyway.
No, it ended 2-0. So Cagliari Fiorentina over 2.5 at 1.8.
Excellent. Okay. What about Sampdoria 3.9, draw 3.8, and Atalanta 2.02, Alex?
I must go with my team here. I must go with Atalanta. Come on. I'm fading them in Champions League because I really think that Manchester City will destroy them. I've seen the starting 11, and once they took out the starting lineup for Manchester City from 1.55, it went directly in the head at 1.38 after the bookies saw the lineups. They thought that Pep Guardiola will rest some of their key players. Yes, he's resting Sergio Kun Aguero. He's on the bench, but the match against Liverpool is on Sunday, man. So the boys have all the time in the world because they are professional players. They are winning money, and we will never see in our lives how much one player, for example, Sergio Kun Aguero. I'm not talking even about Ronaldo and Messi. Because they are the best paid players, but I'm sure that Sergio Kun Aguero is winning a lot of money. So Atalanta coming back from Serie A. Sampdoria, my God. Yes, Ranieri won more points in 4 matches than the one that he replaced. He won the second game of the season 1-0 away at Spal. And I think that that's it for Ranieri. He must come down with back on earth, because a win against Spal doesn't compare at all with a match against Atalanta. I'm taking Atalanta here at 2.02. Juicy odds, in my opinion.
Chef Michael, Atlanta 2.02. Would you be with him?
Well, I definitely can't argue with him, but I stayed off him because it's, like you said, it's coming off the Manchester City match, and going on the road after that's not a good spot that I would think. I was leaning kind of unders. I could see that it being an unders match. I don't think Atlanta will score as many goals they're used to scoring, and Sampdoria might have trouble scoring too, so I would probably lean under on that one.
Okay, well, there's one you're not going to be leaning on. Parma 4.1, draw 4.0, and Roma at 1.92, Chef.
I would look Parma. I would look Roma here. I don't think Roma's going to have any troubles with Parma. Probably look Roma and over 2.5. I think Roma can get us 3 on their own here.
So Roma and over 2.5. No, just Roma and over 2.5. What price is that?
Yeah, that's the way I would look in that one. I think Roma is going to get there on their own, and Parma can probably score a goal to contribute there.
Okay, so what were the odds on that?
That was just a way I was looking. That's not an official play. It's just a way I was looking on that match.
Okay, Alex, Parma, Roma?
Over 2.5 at 1.75. I see Parma scoring 2 in this one. I'm too afraid to bet on Roma right now, despite the good run they are having right now, beating Napoli. Impressive win against Napoli. Impressive win away against Udinese. A normal win against AC Milan, because everybody, as we said, is beating AC Milan right now. But yes, Parma at home are a dangerous side, and I think that they will contribute on the scoreboard. I think that Roma at 1.9 has less value than over 2.5 at 1.75, because Parma are a dangerous side. Always tough to play against them. Most of all when they are playing against in front of their fans. Gervinho scored last week against Fiorentina, winning 1 point for his side. Parma, a mid-table team. I think that they will finish in top 12. If you ask me, I don't think that they will have problems with the relegation this season. They are looking really good, and at home they will win and they will make surprises. They will pull off upsets. They will make some good results against big teams. So just the over 2.5 for me at 1.75.
Okay, last but not least, Juve 1.45, draw 4.9, Milan at 8, Chef Michael.
Yeah, like Alex has said a couple times, Juventus should absolutely destroy Milan here. I mean, granted, they're coming off the Champions League today, but they're not playing until Monday. That's plenty of time for these guys to get rested and get fit and come back home and put a lot of goals past this Milan team. I mean, you look at this Milan team so far in this season. I mean, where are they going? I think they're just going to sit at the middle of the table and be content with beating up on the lower teams in the league, and Juve are going to at least just score 3 or 4 here. So I got Juve in over 2.5 at 2.25. I don't see Juve getting anywhere near draw here. Milan are giving up goals, and they might even get a goal. I mean, Juve, obviously they're letting in goals that they have no business conceding. So I think it's a comfortable win for Juve here, over 2.5 at 2.25.
Yeah, I like that. Give me your banker, please, Alex.
Before I'm giving my banker, Wolfox or Wolfox is asking how draw no bet works. So in case of the draw, your bet is a void or a push. I wanted to let Flash to explain that.
Who was it?
He explained it. He explained it yesterday. I want to give a bet from Juventus versus AC Milan. Also, it just came to me, and I have to do it. Juventus halftime, full time at 2.2 with bet 365. And my banker for so I have 6 plays in total for this Serie A match round. My banker for this round of fixtures is Parma versus Roma over 2.5 goals at 1.75.
Okay. And yours, Chef Michael?
Yeah, I'm going to go Juve and over 2.5.
Okay, Juve and over. That's a great little... You've put some lovely bets there together as it goes. I think the boys are going to have another field day this week. And culminating on Monday night, Juve versus Milan. Used to be one of the biggest games in Europe. At the moment, they're miles apart. Now, before I let you go...
I think that more people will watch us preview the Euro 2020 qualifiers than they will watch Juventus versus AC Milan on Monday.
Yeah, back to work. Thanks for that, Alex. You keep reminding me about next week. Okay? You got to stop that now. Okay, just quick prediction. I'm throwing it into you. You can go first, Chef Michael. Liverpool versus Man City on Sunday in the Premier League.
Oh man, oh God, I gotta go over goals. You gotta say goals. I don't want to pick a side. I'm gonna be watching as a supporter, so can't bet against my own team, so I gotta say goals.
Okay, Alex.
Simple as it is, both teams to score and over 2.5 at 1.9. Should be a banker for everyone. Come on. These two sides are scoring goals for fun. Their creativity from the middle and up for Manchester City is pure gold. Liverpool with a trio in the attack that I think that is the best attacking trio in Europe right now. They are fighting for that first place. I think that Liverpool will be happy also with a draw here, but I think that Pep Guardiola will push for the win. And I think that Manchester City has more chances. I'm a huge Liverpool fan, but we are here for the money, and I really think that Manchester City has more chances to win this away game, and the odds for that look really, really tempting. I'm not taking it right now. Probably with a draw no bet option. I don't know. I didn't check. At 1.9. City with draw no bet at 1.9 looks really, really good.
Okay, well, I've done an article for Odds Market, and I found quite a bit of value. And Man City to win and both teams to score at 4.5.
Ooh. That's huge. Yeah, I will play that. I will play that with half unit.
Yeah, because the big thing is, if Man City go... See, this is the way I'm looking at it. If Man City go 2-1 up, you just have your bet. You have a bet on the draw at, say, 4. So you're always going to pick up maybe 3 units of profit.
If Manchester City goes 2-1 up, I will simply close the bet and I will take my profit and go to have a beer.
Yeah, there you go. You can trade it out. Listen, boys, cracking work. I think I said 27.6 units of profit. I fancy you going over the 30-unit barrier. I know the Premier League punters were over 30 last week until a certain person, not far from you now, went 0-6. So I've obviously, we didn't want to be at them heady heights for too long, so I killed us. Anyway, have a great weekend, gentlemen. Enjoy the rest of your week and keep up your great work.